Oh, obviously I have to introduce my fellow colleagues. We've got Sammy on the chair. At last, we managed to get him in front of the camera. People, he's been hiding.
I haven't been hiding.
He's been sitting back. He's been sitting back.
I haven't been hiding.
He's
man.
been orchestrating. Yeah, part of the production
Come on,
team.
you know that. Come on.
We got Shegs, obviously there, and then we got Lola as well.
Hey.
Hey, Lola. Is that another goal?
Yeah, hold on.
That's so dead. I bet he's Tottenham, innit? Yes, come on! And keep this in there as well. Keep this. And to my left, as you can see, he's making me and Sammy look like small individuals right now. We have Tunde.
Yaya Toure.
Big Yaya Toure.
Yeah. Yes, Yaya.
What's going on, Tunde?
I'm blessed, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, no, all good. All for
Thank you for having
all
me.
better for having for coming on, man. Really appreciate it. Obviously, I know that you're an Arsenal fan. And funny enough, we actually work together at Arsenal, so sometimes I'll catch you in the changing room just before we go up to our positions, innit? So we don't really have much time to talk. So now it would be good to obviously to get to know you as a person and to see what you do, not just inside of football, but then also outside of football. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah, I mean, like, if you could just tell us about where your love started for Arsenal or your favourite player. What was that moment for you that made you become a fan?
Oh, goes way back.
Yeah.
I'm from around here, so I've grown up around here. I think my first love for Arsenal, like one of my uncles, he's from around there as well, like my mum's brother. He's always embedded in me, Arsenal. But I think my first memory of Arsenal's probably going back to like 1998. I think I don't know if that's the year Carnu signed for Arsenal. So he was like,
What's a baller?
Carnu, he's Nigerian.
That's like Igalo. That's like Igalo signing for Man United.
That's what he's like now.
Wait, yo.
Can you show him love?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Because you know what? Before Carnu came, people weren't really rating him, innit?
No,
They weren't
people
really
weren't
rating
rating him.
Let's not bring Igalo into this, yeah? Because Igalo has no business being in a United top.
Now the nature of the transfer is mad, but
Yeah,
give credit to him.
I'll give credit to
Give
him.
credit.
Okay,
First
alright.
Nigerian at United.
Alright, so, okay.
That's mad. That's so mad.
That's crazy.
Why are you giving credit to him? What has he done?
He scored already.
He scored already.
He scored.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said in the group chat, I don't care if Igalo scores 10 plus goals. I don't care if Igalo gets us top 4. I do not want Igalo in the United top, but he's here now. But like I said,
Show him love then.
pardon?
He's in your shirt now.
Huh?
Show him love. He's in your shirt.
No.
If you're a
He's
real
not
football
supposed
man,
If a guy gets 20 goals,
like you're coming from where do you come from? Watford.
Watford,
Chinese speaking. Bro, forget being a support of a team, if you're a football fan, that's embarrassing for football.
What, to go to
that's what I'm
China?
saying. The nature of the
Huh?
transfer.
No.
is mad.
From Watford to China to Manchester United.
I mean, that's
Let me
on-
be realist. I'm
that's
an
on
Arsenal
United.
fan.
That's
Yeah.
on United.
Man United growing up was the biggest team in the world.
Of course.
Has been for the past few
Yeah.
decades, you
Yeah.
understand?
They're slipping
So,
a bit,
Igalo's a come on, man.
Yeah, that's not on him though.
Well,
That's not
Igalo
his
got.
fault.
That's what I'm saying. The nature of the
Bro,
transfer is
speaking
mad.
for a Nigerian man, that's great business. Bro. That's incredible. But for a footballing reason, for Manchester United, no way.
But Igalo got fast tracked on a mad one.
Yeah, his agent must
must
be
have
being
done-
judged,
oh,
bro.
yeah.
His agent and how Man United took him in, nah, it's not right for Man
He's
United.
a proven striker in
sorry,
Premier League.
Yeah.
What's sorry to know?
Yeah.
98.
So yeah, after 98, Carnu, I'm thinking, yeah, this is the man. I remember my first Arsenal kit was the gold Sega one.
Is it Sega, yeah?
Yeah, my uncle got me that. I think what did
Dreamcast.
yeah.
Dreamcast? Yeah, shout out Dreamcast.
So those are the days, man. So
JVC day.
ever since, man's been in love with Arsenal. Literally, I'm not in love with them now. Like I have to keep it 100 with you. But yeah, like when I was going to Highbury from like 12, some of my boys, I remember like regularly just going Highbury and literally seeing the good days of Arsenal. And ever since, like, never gone back, boy. But yeah, Arsenal. Maybe one day.
That's it, maybe
Maybe
one.
one day you may go back there, but for now, yeah.
Right.
Arsenal fan.
Okay. Go
So
Shakes.
since we got so many Arsenal fans in the building, this past weekend has been a mad one for you guys, isn't it?
It's been a bit peak still.
Arsenal trending on Twitter, invincibles. Liverpool losing 3-0 against Wolves. Wow. What you guys saying for that? Watford. Man said
Wrong
Wolves,
W.
yeah.
Rolls off the
Watford.
tongue. Yeah.
Boy,
What are we saying?
guys, talk to me.
It's bittersweet, isn't it? It's a bittersweet.
Nah, this is not a bittersweet
Yeah.
thing.
He's asked me the question.
I'm
He's
sorry.
asked me the question.
Wait,
He's asked me the
Kwame
question.
is
He's
trying.
asked me the question. Let me
Alright,
finish
cool.
my question.
Alright,
Let me
go
finish
on.
my answer.
Go on.
It's a bittersweet because for me personally, as a fan, I believe that our squad is still not good enough to be playing in Europe. So, in a sense, I actually see it as a blessing that we can just focus on the Premier League, focus on rebuilding, like getting rid of the deadwood that is within our club, like restructuring completely, because I just think that the Europa League was just taking up too much of our time. It was taking up too much of my Sundays because that caused us to work on a Sunday.
and Thursday
And
and
the
a
Thursday,
Sunday.
do you know what I mean?
Killer.
So do you know what I mean? I think for all of us, it's kind of a relief. And yeah, it's disappointing being knocked out. Yes, it's lovely to be in the Europe, but for me as a fan, and I'm thinking long term, I'd rather take the L now and then see our team rebuild, so then we can triumph in the future. Then try and like get into Europa League and we're playing against these certain teams that we couldn't beat Olympiacos. They played well that night. Don't get it twisted. They played well in terms of defensively. They sat back.
Yeah.
They just sorted it up. But for us, in terms of the amount of firepower that we have in our team, we should be turning teams like that over. We should be moving the ball quicker, but we wasn't. We was very lethargic, and it was only until they scored, then we decided to turn up and say, all right, yeah, we're at home. But yeah, that's what I'm saying is bittersweet. And then the bittersweet bit as well is obviously watching Liverpool lose to Watford yesterday.
Even a lucky one, they got outclassed.
They got it's not outclassed. I
They were
just think it
outclassed.
was just out. It was just Watford just showed more hunger.
No, but they were actually good.
Watford they just wanted it more. They just they just showed the true definition of like having that mentality of no fear. And
they
I
had,
think Liverpool have kind of rode their luck in the past few weeks or let's say months in terms
The
of
West Ham game.
the West Ham game
Strictly
earlier this
keeping.
week. They were
Yeah.
lucky.
They were
If
They
it
were
weren't for
lucky,
was
they
it
were
Flappy Yanks?
Flappy
They called it Flappy Yanks.
Even the Sheffield United one earlier
Yeah.
in the season, that was
Yeah,
a.
that
There's
was
been so many
1-0,
times. Do you
innit?
know what I mean? There've been so many times.
Even that, to be honest, because you were winning
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. So
be honest,
that's why for me, sorry Sam, I'll just finish it off.
Okay.
So then for me, that's why I feel it's a bittersweet. Like, but it's dead being out of Europa, but I think for us we need it. Aubameyang's probably gonna leave us because to be honest, he deserves to be in the Champions League, and I can't say that he hasn't given his all to us as a club. He has, so I respect him. If he goes to another club, I will respect him for that. I ain't gonna hold no grudges against him. But that's my point of view. I don't know about you lot.
Yeah, same with me too, but I think we needed to come out of that competition because didn't think we are gonna win it.
No.
Gotta keep it 100.
Yeah.
What the game or
But you
the.
guys,
The
say
competition
that,
in a whole, I think. Well, I even thought I think
Even
Olympia
if we
got
had
Wolves in
Wolves,
it.
yeah.
I told the colleagues, I said, "Yo,
We wouldn't be able to turn them
Wolves will do bits to us
Traore
over
and them,
two
man.
over two legs.
Yeah. Jota.
You understand? Bellerin will be teared by all of these, man.
yeah.
Oh, so it's even good. So we can maybe, like, it's mad, but we can maybe get that top
I
four.
was looking at the table,
Like,
actually.
nah,
Yeah.
Chelsea, what they drew yesterday.
Yeah, they dropped points.
Tottenham are drawing currently.
Yep, they dropped
United
points.
are drawing currently.
Yep.
Exactly. So
It's all to play for, to be honest. So I'm not gonna get too gassed. Like I'm just silently just watching because right now we're kind of like people are not really counting us in it at the moment, which is fine. So that means there's less pressure on us because whenever we have pressure, we always crumble. So for us to just be the outsiders, I'd rather that, and we just slowly just collect points towards the end of the season, and then we'll see what happens.
yeah.
Don't you feel like the Europa League would have been a means of you guys getting Champions League football with the
Of
amount
course.
of competition
Yeah.
that is in top four? Like, it's not certain.
Yeah,
Of
but
course, but
if
go
we're
on,
being
man.
serious, if we're being like realistic about it, we weren't going to win Europa League bar if we got like who United played in that last one. If we got an easy ride, then fair, but we weren't going to do that.
We're gonna get
But you
Roma.
Guys,
say that,
let's
but
stop.
Then you get to the
Who's
final.
gonna get Roma? Inter.
Shakes, tell these guys
Let's go to
to
the final.
Shakes, tell these guys to stop the nonsense. Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong.
No, let's
I
stop
was
the
not happy
nonsense.
with the loss.
Let me
at
tell you why
Olympiacos.
this is.
I wanted to
Let
win
me
that.
tell you why this is absolutely. This is bad.
Yeah?
No, it's not. Let's be honest. It is bad. That
In
you
what
man-
way?
In every sense of the way, bro. Like, Number one, you man got what was this? The last 32?
Yeah.
That was the issue.
Last
We got knocked out the last 16.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
Because you can say we're going to lose to every other team, but
That's
come on,
what I'm
round
saying.
of 32, you can't be saying. I'm not going to pretend like I'm happy about losing to the round of 32.
No, no one's happy. It's
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Straight up
Just
embarrassing.
the stupidness of all of that.
No, but
players we had
to
on
be
that
fair,
team, that should
yeah.
not have been a loss. That should not have been a loss.
That should have been a game that you lot should have won. Personally,
Yeah.
for me, I will put the blame on Leno.
Yeah, he has to take the blame.
Let's take some of the
blame.
blame. Let's take some of the blame. Some of the blame.
No. He has to take.
I'm on him.
Full
Yeah,
blame
I'm
for
on
that.
him.
I can't give him full blame.
You can't.
No,
Knowing
I
Arsenal
can't.
are bad at set pieces, so you've conceded from the first one. How long's left? 2 minutes.
If that.
Bro, kick the ball.
Yeah,
Just
go
kick it up the field.
no matter how
And he
big
went
it
and
is,
got and kicked it. And if you know what it is, it was a mental thing. These
yeah.
man don't mentally know how to
weak.
finish off
But my whole
games
thing
mentally.
is, why I said it's partially him because as much as you heard me before, I was dogging Leno beforehand because it was stupidity. He could have easily just lumped up the field. My thing is though, I think it was David Luiz, Socrates, and Xhaka all
They let
decided
him
to
run.
play in their half rather than playing it forward. They chose to send it backwards. As stupid as Leno was, if he was not given the ball in the first place, that wouldn't have been a situation. Xhaka and them lot were all passing the ball around as if we had all the time, as if we were 3-0 up. So it's like I can blame Leno because he was stupid.
I can't even
But
blame
giving
Leno
him the
again.
ball, giving him the ball in a time when you know you're why
how many
it
times
made
he
no
saved
sense
us.
to do it in the
Yeah,
first
to be
place.
honest, they're Leno's safe.
Look how many times.
But
he
you
saved
know
us.
what?
That's why
Yeah.
I can't blame him.
But you know what? We use that excuse so many times. Look how many persons.
No,
Even
for Socrates,
Aubameyang, even like
for Socrates.
Aubameyang.
Only Aubameyang and Leno I can really vouch for. In
Rest of
terms
them,
of-
I ain't giving
they
them
saved us enough times this season, but the rest of them, nah. Like Socrates and that, I didn't really like to see him come on because
The
then I
fact that
knew
Mustafi turned into one of our best
Mustafi
players.
had
That's
an
worrying.
outstanding game.
Yeah, that's
in and of
worrying.
itself, that
He
Mustafi
was
was the
making-
best one.
He was making blocks. He was running with play. I couldn't believe it. Maybe it's the change of
I
hair.
hear that, Kwame. So what do you have to say for Lacazette then?
That's his dead.
What do you mean?
Dead.
What do I have to
Terrible.
say for him?
Bro, what?
What do you mean? What do I have to say for him?
Lacazette was poor.
Been
Paul was
for
being
long.
even nice. He was diabolical.
Especially with his chance where was it? I think David Luiz headed the ball down,
Yeah.
and he's tried to now do a diving header.
Yeah.
You have to tap it in. That's a tapping, bro.
But
Yeah,
imagine
it's
he
a
went on the
tapping.
floor and his foot could have just
It's
gone
a
like
tapping.
that.
It's a
It's
tapping.
terrible.
He's not. He hasn't got the confidence. I can't. What can I say?
Because my whole
he ain't
thing
got the confidence
with
right now.
Lacazette is one thing if he's not scoring, but the one thing everyone loves to say about him is that okay, fine, his link up 1-2 hold up is he works hard.
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
hasn't been doing that either so far. He hasn't been doing that. His one-off layoffs that he could get away with. He's not doing that. He's not working as hard as much anymore. He complains a lot when he's the one who's messed up a lot on the pitch. It's like, if you're not going to score, then I need you to do more. If you're not doing that, then why are you here?
I don't want him in the team.
I don't want him.
I don't want him.
I don't want him at
I don't
all.
think you realise, yeah. I don't think September, the month he was out for, and Aubameyang played up top. Now Aubameyang scored about 7-8 goals in that one September.
Even
Up top.
Aubameyang's one goal here, it was because he was moved
Up
to the
top,
middle. He was moved
to the middle. So imagine we're getting 7-8 goals in we had 4 Premier League games that month. That's what you're getting from Aubameyang. Aubameyang ain't be able to shine because Lacazette's been up top. You understand? And then it's sad because we ain't been able to get any proper left wingers in or anything since like Sanchez has left, and we've had to put Aubameyang there. Even though he's still done his thing from there, Lacazette would have been a great substitute. Come on, see all that hold up play. It's not
Because even
Arsenal.
like Martinelli came on.
Oh,
He literally,
thank you.
if you want the work rate,
Yeah.
Martinelli will do that, and
That's
he
what
might
he
even
needs.
get you a goal. And I'm more trusting
Because
in him getting a goal.
I believe that Martinelli has more goals than
You're
Lacazette.
getting
Yep.
outshined by an 18-year-old.
So this is my thing that I'm not, and my thing is that I'm not now saying that Martinelli is now better than
Yeah,
Lacazette.
I'm not doing that.
not even saying
But
that.
he's
No,
definitely
I'm
been
not.
better.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that when you have someone in that age who's on form, who's banging in goals, who's doing the things that your other striker isn't doing, you have to start these men. And we know that they're going to be inconsistent, and that's okay. And that's why you have your Lacazettes and like your Aubameyangs. But you're going to have to start these men. Because if these men are banging in goals week in, week out to a certain degree, you have to start them. You can't consistently be starting a man whose confidence is down, who isn't doing the correct things. Hold up play is Higgy Hagar. He can barely finish. It's like, then what are we actually doing?